Whoa. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth.
I've seen worse.
Right. Yeah, right. Edgeworth, you're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night?
Even Edgeworth is like, he's a terrible person to bring up to testimony.
Oh, God.
Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night?
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth.
Huh? You say something right.
Tell me about Yogi Bear.
It's a cartoon animal? Loves picnic baskets?
From the elevator.
I don't remember him being in an elevator.
On DL6. Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong?
It's nothing.
Probably seen the guy from the elevator.
So Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh.
Is he finally gonna tell us what happened? I guess you've proven to be competent.
When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. And I saw the pistol laying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. It looked cool. It's like I was at 22? I see. Right.
Yeah?
This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Von Karma has ever only run perfect trials.
Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
What are you getting at?
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! 15! 15! Everything's on Larry now.
The next episode? No. We're going until we're dead!
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right. Leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance.
Ah!
But Karma's
Oh God. Oh God. 40 years. I've been perfect for 40 years.
He starts to pull out like a gun.
Do I point at you? You? Or me?
His other hand's like,
No. Again. No.
not yet. Not the gun trick. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Speaking of break my back. With your... That's good enough.
Okay. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the belt back into the rental shop dock. So then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this pain. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
Huh? How does that help us? I don't see anything. I heard the gunshot though.
Yeah, I just heard one gunshot.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, if you've come this far, still a way to go, but forward, Nick.
Okay, hold him at knife point. Tell me!
Tell me! That night, I was out in a boat on the lake.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it?
Well, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak.
And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour?
I was looking for something and I found it.
What was it? Looking for something.
Hey, yeah.
Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for?
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy.
That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense.
This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. The dock shop.
Around what time was that?
Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah.
You're not sure?
Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay?
People use watches these days, Larry. People use watches.
Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Nowadays, 2016.
Nice. Where did the sound come from?
Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know.
Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked.
How about the D&D
looked-
game across the hall?
I'm not a nerd.
I
looked
saw
up-
you at the desk.
No! I was Gilgamort. A warlock.
What type of warlock?
I was a tiefling warlock.
I'm kind of shocked. You've been watching your Critical Role.
Too much of it. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat.
Somebody's been keeping up with his Matt Mercer.
Yes.
Nerd.
Be here, please. Come on the show.
Do voice lines with us.
Yes.
Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Bring your giant die and beat us with it.
Your giant die.
Yeah, have
You
you not
should-
seen his giant die?
Yeah, I'll actually.
Giant metal one?
Yeah.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts.
Whoa! Everyone just calm down, okay? I mean, it's real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not.
Ooh. Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of the case. Shit.
So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
So you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah?
Huh.
Well, Nick?
It's pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? Guess you should just start working on the contradictions.
Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
Get a hold of yourself!
What am I doing? Well, the camera is set to take a picture whenever something's loud. He was killed from approximately 1 meter away, so it wasn't suicide. This is the photo taken. This is another photo that just shows nothing but the empty lake. It was taken at 11:50.
Let's use that in 12 o'clock. Well, no, that just backs up his testimony that he was out of the lake. I mean, it shows that he was out of the lake before midnight.
Yeah. Here's the article about Gordy right there. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. The pistol was fired 3 times. A lot of supposition. The artist said that she heard 2 gunshots just after midnight at 12:25. And we got a metal detector. We got the parrot. DL6, don't care, and okay.
Never mind, let's use Lada's and his 1 gunshot.
Shit! Shit! Hold on. Are you right? You're right.
Wait a second, Larry.
What?
You only heard 1 bang? You're sure?
That's what I said.
But Miss Lada Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Larry, what did you do?
Huh?
Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said?
Nick, please.
Huh?
You know, Something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
I'm gonna treat you nice. I'm gonna take my shoe off and beat you with it.
Mr. Butts!
What?
Kiss me.
You only heard one gun. We'll just ignore that.
What?
Strike that from the record.
I said kiss me.
Oh.
Nobody heard it. Nobody.
No, nobody.
Only if you want to.
Okay, keep it.
You only heard one gunshot. Are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Not sure. How could you not be sure?
Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else.
Fiance. Something else.
My radio, dude! With my headphones.
What? It's the techno start from the first Blade movie.
Order! Order! And stop that booing!
Motherfucker's always trying to ice skate uphill or whatever he says. Motherfuckers be skating up hills. Uphill. It's a classic quote, yeah. I thought it was Wesley Snipes' catchphrase.
Let me try to think of what quote it is that Wesley Snipes used. It definitely has the word motherfucker.
Yeah, it's motherfuckers be ice skating up hills now, you know? Motherfuckers be trying to ice skate uphill. Motherfuckers always be trying to ice skate uphill. I think it's that. I think it's something like that.
Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones.
Yeah, so what? Not a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big idea? What's the big deal?
So many tears.
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the test? Continue!
Continue.
Your Honor, please.
Please allow this witness to continue his testimony.
Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right, leave it to me.
I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me.
What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to the All Request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like, I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too.
You got party poppers?
Yeah.
Send them off!
Hey, we got a call in here from Edgeworth. What were you saying, Edgeworth? I shot him.
You're listening to your radio at a high volume.
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough, it is difficult.
Oh, he's gone again.
It is difficult to believe the person.
The guy, that guy.
Wait, Your Honor! The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me, DJ?
An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway! What this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very, very well, Mr. Wright.
Yeah.
I can't believe the judges did. I'm continuing this, Your Honor. I love charades.
I love charades too. What am I? Cool guy. You got
Fonzie.
it. Hey. If only being on Christmas Eve.
So a cool guy.
Cool guy.
So you turned on the radio.
Right! I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve! Alone!
Shouldn't have said anything. I was alone on Christmas Eve.
That's why I was listening to an old quiz show on the radio, see?
I was cradling myself.
Yes. That's how you masturbate?
Yeah.
Like a towel?
So big, I gotta grab it like this.
Yeah.
Yank it side to side.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, it's so long, I gotta grab it like this. Do you by any chance remember, that's gonna be on the internet forever, remember the name of the program you were listening to?
You signed up.
That's such.
This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor!
Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set that night? That fateful night.
I was listening to it real booming loud, like.
Real booming loud.
Yeah, you know.
And you had headphones on?
Yep.
Earplugs are over the ear. Walkman style.
I mean, the fact that they're really shitty headphones that Walkmans had.
In 2016, them Walkmans were very good.
This is 2001! It's 2016. It's the future.
The future.
I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all.
But I'm sure I heard that gunshot.
Yeah, but will we know headphones would become earbuds in 2001?
Nope. Didn't know that.
Can you prove that? No. No, of course you can't.
I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too.
What came back to him real clearly? The gunshot noise?
When I heard the gunshot and I was recalling the gunshot, I was remembering that exact moment and I could recall exactly what the DJ said.
What did she say? How do you know it was a girl?
Mr. Wright! Stop being sexist! Please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care!
Oh, shit.
No, fuck it. Now you've done it now.
We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
No, I got hiccups.
Why?
Oh, even worse, I got hiccups.
Well, how do you know if we don't ask,
Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot.
So it was before midnight.
So, when
It didn't happen right then.
well, we do lines. I think you just barely crossed the line. You like your fingers over the line.
Are you sure?
Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice.
I touched myself to her voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous it's the first photo that was taken. The blank photo is first.
Okay.
And there was nobody in the water, so that wasn't the gunshot. I don't know what the bang was though.
Okay.
This is I'm sure I'm just tickling my fingers over what it is. Gucci goo.
You're fucking edging me right now.
You will, Edgeworth, that's what you like.
I do.
But there's one gleaming ray of hope in there. Gotta press it until we get like that. Like when I press it.
So you're saying that the gunshot you heard was not after midnight?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that what you wanted?
That's the bare minimum of what I want. Where is it? Nope. There it is.
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct?
Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude.
Grrr!
You're trying to scare me. You better no, I don't scare these.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed, and...
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve!
That would seem to be the case, yes.
Yeah.
But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see.
Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:25. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day.
This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor!
Oh, sorry, I was grabbing your balls.
Maya, let go! You know I don't like that!
I was looking for a pen. I wanted to draw. I was bored.
You know it's not fair! Thank you!
Yeah.
What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, the witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge!
The 3 shots.
Judge! The answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him! Suspicious. What?
No, the gun shot 3 times.
And that first one? How can you prove it?
It just adds up.
You got it.
I mean, I'm on the right track. I know I am.
You said it before as well.
The photo of the empty lake?
Okay, here you go.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
Larry's right! Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard the gunshot before midnight. Sorry, I turned on the fast forward button on me.
Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight!
Look at this photograph. This picture was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh? Huh? What? But there's nothing in the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. But that camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Why are you laughing? I thought it was a jolt of brilliance.
I hit the judge's funny bone again. Correct! That's probably more of a aha! Aha!
That was more like aha! That's his arthritis kicking in.
There was a loud noise at the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, Judge, are you okay? When Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed, it would seem that this is the case.
Yes.
Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that after she...
You okay, Your Honor? What's wrong, Your Honor?
Just trying to be progressive.
Hey, hold on. I have to read the case files again.
Ms. Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, you're... I'm fucking broken. I'm done. I'm so done.
I have to voice 5 characters, man! And you can't handle 2?
My brain said stop!
up! It is in fact that the camera was triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were two sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Oh, Jesus Christ. I got my nose running and everything, and I can't let my shirt go down too much or there's too much chest to show.
Ooh, and we wouldn't want to get demonetized.
Don't want to show off my sit chest.
Why would this be?
Don't be fooled,
Shut up,
Judge.
Judge.
That camera was set to respond to loud noises!
Yes.
No.
There was no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot! Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera! Hey, my nose was clear that night, man! Clear!
You have to sneeze next to the camera for it to go off.
Well, that was afterwards, because Lana changed it afterwards.
Well, Mr. Wright,
There's no turning back now.
can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot?
I mean, the gun had 3 shots to it.
Where the fuck is the gun? There it is.
This is my evidence.
The murder weapon?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both the witness who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth.
Enlightenment.
That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly! If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why?
Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah!
What's wrong, Nick?
I have it!
Huh?
Yahtzee! I got it!
No! Impossible!
Look at it!
He cheated!
Monopoly!
God damn it!
And bingo!
I'm supposed to be good at bingo! I'm old!
Remember the case with the Steel Samurai?
Huh? Yeah, of course I remember.
The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murder in that case.
Well, what do you mean?
Maya!
Yes? Ah!
If we don't figure this out, I'm sorry, I love you. We'll never outturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. Overturn, not outturn.
Outturn is better.
I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it.
Right, I mean, is this safe?
What is she like? Right. Yeah, sure.
Right.
Safe. We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. We can be wild.
Woo, I can take off my shirt!
No! Maya, you're... Oh, my... Ooh.
Ooh. You're wearing 5 sets of clothes.
Maya, why do you have a strap-on on?
It's part of the Acolyte outfit.
We young mediums have to wear them. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
Like salty. Come on, tell me. If I say something fishy, code word Amber. If that doesn't work, then just say Amber Heard, and I'll
Okay.
know something's fishy. Your Honor!
Amber Heard!
Shit!
Yes, Mr. Wright.
Testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
Hubba 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 hubba. Stop saying hubba!
Quit saying her rump!
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
Just
Carmen,
So-
don't play with your nipples.
you finally realized the truth. There could be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
No. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder. What? Hold on, Skylar has something to say. What do you want to say?
What if he shot the air tank?
The air tank blew up like a week ago. The air tank has nothing to do with this incident. At the time of the
Shut
up! One boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph.
Photograph.
The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat.
Imbecile.
The imbecile. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide.
What if we're looking at this? No. I was gonna say, what if we're looking at this wrong and that was Edgeworth who fell in first?
He would have said that. I remember being wet. But it must have been
soaking.
Me getting a little bit hot after killing somebody. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
What about DL6?
Oh!
The guilty party wasn't the man in there.
No, but he was. But Robert Hammond was the one that got him off.
That's why he's got brain damage.
Oh, that's right.
Hammond, you imbecile!
Hammond!
You jerked him off too long!
I'm trying to make the car go fast.
I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
It was a voice recorder.
No. Shutting that down now. No.
He's getting too wild with it. We have photographic evidence.
We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp of the photo says 0015, idiot.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake.
That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent.
His monologue gets like a
Yeah.
80s detective.
Mr. White.
So I asked myself.
Yeah, so whenever that sexy woman came through the door, I asked myself.
She stood there, and I didn't know why.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are!
Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all of this.
Ludicrous!
I need a recess.
I've been listening to some ludicrous.
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right, it's
Edgeworth! Damn it!
It was Edgeworth and Edgeworth. It was a clone. Can't be Lotta? It can't be her.
So, okay.
It just leaves I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know?
Bah! Again, you waste my time!
Shut up, old man! I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out to the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat, but in a noodle shop?
With a doodle?
And the safe is a gun.
No.
What? Well, then where did the murder take place?
Trying to judge where the murder really took place. Yes, yeah, well, yes, it's over in a doodle shop.
Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives! I don't know how I got my voice to come out that high. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will.
Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Where is it?
That night, he was out on the lake in the boat searching for something.
Oh, God! Okay, I'm coming back.
He finds it and returns to the boat. And just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat?
The boat shop! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Here's your gold star.
Thank you, bailiff. Oh, you're such a good bailiff. Mr. Wright! What happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Shut up! That's all we gotta go on. Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out.
I was born on a Friday. Oh wait, not that bad. Not that early.
Are we done here now?
No?
No? We're not even at the part you wanted to get to yet, are we?
It's like 5 minutes, I think.
God!
You're very close. You got it. You got it.
Gonna choke you out.
You have 2 questions and that's it. And they're easy questions.
That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop.
Oh!
Polly wants a cracker.
Pew.
This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond.
I'm Robert Hammond.
Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Then, who fired the pistol on the boat?
It was the shop. It was the caretaker. It was still the caretaker.
Pew.
Gotcha!
Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice!
To create a witness.
Get out of here! My script! Don't look at the script! It's at the party, I already know.
I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness? Yeah. The murderer
lifts his pistol and fired. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first shot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, he dives into the water and swam back to shore. The murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
Yes.
I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake. It would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat.
Stop! Alright, you're good.
Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's Wacko back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Want to get on the laptop again?
No. She's sleeping now.
It's because you choke her out.
Yeah, I'm choking her out.
No, don't.
Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. I'm going to beat him! The boat shop caretaker, quickly! I'm getting on that laptop. You're gonna let me get on that laptop.
Don't eat the cord, by the way.
Very well, while we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Why? Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said.
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said is mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually.
I'm getting out of here.
Oh, don't stop the recording. Get out of here.
You're like perfectly tangled in the headphones.
Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop at a lake at midnight on Christmas Eve.
Called himself a pillock.
He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important? Get to it, man!
I'm sorry. I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir!
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either!
What?
What should I do?
Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away.
Hubba.
Oh, do we get a quick time event? We gotta tap the buttons real quick. Mash A to break boat shop's legs.
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
This looks really bad for you.
Fuck.
This looks really bad.
A search warrant has already been issued.
Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him. I want him. And I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned and you're held in contempt.
Fuck.
Let it be over!
You're in contempt of court. Yay, Nick, you did it!
Yay. Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. Just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? It looks so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax.
We could make love. Oh, it's gonna be sad.
I'm sorry.
Every time I make a joke that's good.
I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth.
No. So little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but
He's got cancer.
I can't make up my mind.
Colon cancer. What is this about, Edgeworth?
It's a nightmare I've had.
It's DL6. Come on.
A memory of a crime
Huh?
I committed.
A crime you committed.
A memory of a murder. What could he possibly mean? Well, we'll find out in
The next episode.
Like watch this episode of Asian Tony makes Mexico.
Every day.
Bye.